What in God's name is going on in here?
52.
Guess we're doing it, man. Let's doing it, man. 2023, man. I know the first episode just dropped today, I guess. It drops episode 40. Now we're on episode 41, and we were just talking about this. You brought up some deep cuts on number 41, dude. Jerseys.
Oh,
sports-wise.
Tom Seaver.
Tom Seaver, dude, that's deep cuts.
20-year pitching career.
Dude, there you go, man. You're a baseball cat, right? So you're a baseball guy, yeah.
That's not my sport of choice, but
Yeah.
I do like it.
Yeah.
I watch it.
Yeah, and I was thinking more Glenn Rice. What was he? I think he was a forward or something like that. But he was a shooting forward, man. He could shoot 3-pointers lights out, man. He was with quite a few teams, man. Charlotte, Lakers. What was the other one? Knicks. Yeah, he was all over the place. All over.
Houston too, right?
Yeah, Houston. I think you said Houston too.
yeah.
Yeah, Houston as well. But yeah, it was all over the place. Vinny, man, you made it back, dude.
Yeah,
You were under the weather, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure,
You
man.
were all sick and shit, huh?
Yeah, I was dying for a little bit.
Oh, good. You made it back, man. We're all together now. Johnny something came up in the bunker, so he had to hit the bricks, man. So he had something to do, but it's all right, man. We're still here, man. Still going. We're dry and fucking
ahead.
hungry, and it's okay though. We're
Waterlogged.
We do fucking water, yeah. We're waterlogged, man. We just hard 75 kicking in, man. But it's all good. It's fun, dude. It's gonna be a good time, dude. It's gonna be worth it. I'm looking forward to the
75.
results. I'm looking for the results. I'm just looking for that weight loss, man. That belt to get a little more loops in there. Get them
What's
couple more
the
holes.
What's the hardest part for you so far? We're only 2 days in.
2 days in, I know it's the hard part. The hard part is just like I said, that grocery bill's hard, and that new grocery bill, and the water, man. Like the water was tough, man. I was telling you the Sunday.
Yeah.
I made a mistake buying the big gallon of water, and I was going to town like that, and I put it down, and it's like this much was gone.
Like,
I was
yeah,
I was
it's like
damn, dude.
none
So
of
I
it's
I got
gone.
home and put it in a glass about this size, and it
Yeah.
went faster. It went quicker. It's just the mind.
Mhm.
It's the mind, the Jedi mind trick, man. It fucks with you.
Another thing, we didn't talk about this before we
Yeah.
got on air, but another thing, pour it over ice. Instead of it just being in a cup,
Yeah.
pour it over ice, and then you can sip it, but you sip it a lot faster because there's not as much liquid in there, and
It's
so I mean,
just-
as long as you have that jug and you can monitor it with
Yeah.
that, then
It's that thing. It's like you said. It's that seeing it.
Psychological.
I
Yeah.
drink my water at room temperature.
Oh, dude! Somebody else told me. I think Matt's wife Tara does that too. She drinks some water. I
Like
don't know how you
I
do
drink
that, dude.
water all day.
I don't know how you do that. Shit.
Me being a professional athlete that I am. But like, dude, I drink water.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like I drink a lot of water because like when I'm training, like you do not understand how much like I sweat. Like you can like wring my shirt,
Jeez.
and
Yeah.
it's gross.
It's like the last time you were here. The last time you were here doing your thing here at the watering hole here. The last time you were here, I remember I was running around getting something ready for something and opening up a door for somebody, unlocking the door, and you caught me in the hall and you're like, I need water. Where's the water at, dude? Like you were like panicked. It's like, I need water, dude. Like it was like you were looking for water. And I was just like, dude, fuck, let me get you some water. Like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
but
I
get
drink
it.
a lot
You
of
guys are
water.
doing shit, man. Like you guys are
Yeah.
fucking getting after it, man. You guys are sweating your ass off. I know how it is. I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah, just being in the ring training, it's a lot of cardio. Like even just training, I beat my body up.
And you got a regimen and shit? Like you work out? Is that like chest one day and all that bullshit? Chest one day,
Okay,
legs, all that
so
bullshit?
like I personally go to the gym every day except 2 days, right? I'll pick 2 days but I do my Monday, I'll do arms, Tuesday chest, so
Yeah.
on and so on,
Yeah.
Friday legs. And then in between, maybe like on a Tuesday, I'll float over to the training gym and jump in the ring,
Oh, got you.
and then do all my cardio in there, back and forth, and then maybe skip the day and then go in Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And then do it again. Hit the ropes, do all this cardio. And dude, it just
So that keeps you maintained your weight, right? Like you keep your weight
yeah,
down
for
and
sure.
shit.
Like
I can imagine.
same thing with eating habits. I have
You can't
my
just
own
eat what
eating
you want,
habits.
huh?
No.
You can't eat what you want.
I kind of stay away from, sweets. I'm not really big on sweets,
Oh, good.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
Me neither. That wasn't my vice either.
but I know throughout the week it's like rice, lean beef, chicken, greens, and then I treat myself on Friday or Saturday with the number 2 from Whataburger with
Nice.
cheese and a large Coke.
Okay, and that's the
So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what I
that's the
do.
reward. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys are doing the 75. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
little
little bit different.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
different. But we all it's like and it's a good segue to go into that from to what I wanted to jump into, man, was because wrestling cat here. Benny's over here, a beast over here in the wrestling ring, in the squared circle, as they say. Dude, fucking you guys gotta check this shit out. And I kind of mentioned to you guys in the when we text each other during the week and whatnot.
Yeah.
That Ric Flair documentary. Have you seen it, dude?
I have
You
not.
guys
I
seen it? The
haven't
Ric
seen it
Flair,
yet.
dude.
Haven't
It's
seen it.
Peacock app.
Yeah.
Check it out, dude. Ric Flair's called Woo Becoming. I'm sure I said it wrong because I'm trying to get to the thing. The Woo Becoming Ric Flair, dude. It's amazing, dude. It's a deep dive into his life, man. It's scary how I'm not scary. It's interesting how many times this son of a bitch almost died, dude. Like he
I
died almost like fucking 3 or 4 times,
Yeah.
dude.
So
Yeah.
I have seen some documentaries, not necessarily about him, but that had him in it, and they were
Did
they were
you?
talking about
Would
it
you?
and stuff.
I've tried so hard to watch the ESPN 30 for 30 with
Yeah.
Ric Flair. Did you
Yeah.
ever see that
I
one?
haven't seen that one. No.
Dude, and I think this one, from what I gather, because I was reading on that 30 for 30 before I got to see it. I wanted to watch that one first, but I got to this because it was way more. It looked way better. It was
Yeah.
way better done. I think it's like a 2.5 hour
Was
documentary.
it
But
Peacock? I thought it was HBO. It's Peacock.
excuse me, Peacock. Yes,
Okay.
Peacock.
Yeah,
Dude,
Peacock is they're like, I guess the WWE has like a contract
Yeah.
with Peacock.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's what it is. Because that's where you can watch the WWE
this- yeah,
on
all
the
this
shits,
stuff.
all the whatever nights they're on Monday to
Mhm.
whatever. But the thing that I found extremely interesting that because I growing up watching wrestling and we I followed it as a kid. As I got older, I got kind of lost touch with it just because of life. But I do enjoy watching it, and I do miss all the old wrestlers from back in the day. But I didn't know. Well, I knew he was from Memphis, Tennessee, but I didn't know that he was caught up in he was adopted. He didn't have his parents ditched him, and he was involved in a black market, a baby scam in Memphis that was going on at the time when he was born. So he was adopted by this family they were called the Fleers, not because that's the name he kind of he went
played
Hollywood.
off of
He
it,
played
yeah.
off of his name, yeah, the name there. But yeah, he was adopted, dude, and he was the only child. I think recently when this documentary came out, his dad somebody asked him, "Your dad wants to reach out to you. Your real dad wants to reach out to you. What do you want to do?" He's like, "I don't want to meet that motherfucker." He goes, "I don't care." Like he didn't want to know me now, and now he wants to know me because who I am, and he found out who I was and whatever. So he goes, "But I don't want." Yeah, dude, Flair was 300 pounds when he first went hit the ring, dude. When he first started his wrestling career, he was 300 pounds, dude, and he had brown hair.
Yeah, he didn't look like
He didn't
that.
look like that.
Yeah.
But he is the guy that he said he went after was Buddy Rogers, and Buddy Rogers was the same personality. Like he was the first Ric Flair. Like he goes, that's what I wanted to be like. I aspired to be like this guy. Um, and he was a big fan of Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes was one of his.
That was his
he
nemesis.
loved. Yeah, he looked up to Dusty Rhodes, and then he wanted to be like he wanted to have that flash and that style.
Those
And-
guys, they put on a hell of a
Dude,
match.
And they would beat the hell out of each other, dude.
Mhm.
Like it was insane, dude.
Night in, night out.
You would see him like they would show him like after a fight, dude. And he had like black eyes and shit. Like it was like holy shit, these guys are getting
Yeah,
after it, man.
We
Like,
we get in there and
yeah,
give it to
dude.
each other.
It's great, man. That was him, dude. 300 pounds. He said, and then finally in 1974 when he got serious with it, he's taking it seriously. I forgot who he said he saw, and one of the wrestlers that he aspired to be as well saw him change his hair to blonde. So he's like, "Fuck, I'm going blonde, dude." And after that happened, he
Gorgeous
just-
George.
yeah. After that, dude, he goes, I became this character, Ric Flair.
Ooh.
Yeah, he became
Get
and
your
that
boy.
dude.
Yep.
And the thing that's amazing, dude, is just at the end of the documentary, it's like wrapping it up, and it was just talking about like you see all these stars, like you see Post Malone, you see all these people from different generations, kids, like people who are young as shit to people who are old, and they're like, dude, he transcend all that pop culture, man. Where you say, you do the woo, and everybody's like, oh fuck, that's Ric Flair. Like
See,
you know who that is, dude.
like me, I was a WWF. Like that was me. Like, but there was like
Hogan and them?
yeah. But Flair was more. He was a WCW
Yeah.
guy, man. Like that's where he spent a lot of his time.
Mhm.
That's what he was saying, dude. And that documentary was pretty sad, dude. Like at one point, it was pretty sad. Like he was WCW, and it was Ted Turner had bought that promotion, and it was Ted Turner's thing. And when he went over there, and when Ted Turner took over, they wanted to make him more commercial, and that's why they made him cut his hair. He had a shitty ass haircut, dude, like a bowl cut.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I didn't feel like Flair. I didn't feel like me no more, dude. And it started going away. And quick question before I interrupt that. How old do you guys do you think he is, Ric Flair? How old do you think he is?
Right now?
Yeah.
76.
Jeez. I'd say 71.
73. Close. Both of y'all close.
73?
73. 73. And then I don't want to jump around too much because I want to kind of finish this idea,
yeah.
but how old do you think Stallone is? For Sylvester Stallone?
He's 73 too, isn't he?
76.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's crazy,
geez.
dude. And you look at it, and then I'll get into that, the reason I'm bringing that up. But
Ric Flair just had his last
Oh, yeah.
match.
yeah.
His
That's what
last
they were
match.
talking. Yeah.
We'll say that, but
Yeah.
he did that, and what did you say it was 73?
Yeah.
Yeah.
73 years old, man. Yeah. And
It-
he's still doing it. And he said at the end of the doc, I don't want to give away the whole shit, but he was just saying, dude, I can't stop this. He goes, I can't, because they want him to become like a mentor and like a manager and
Yeah,
whatnot. He's like,
can't
I'm
do
not
it.
doing that shit. He goes, I'm not doing that. He goes, I want to be Flair till I'm dead, dude. Like, I'm going to do that till
And
I'm dead.
okay, and the bad thing is, man, like it's in your blood, dude. Like once you get in there, I've talked about this before.
Yeah.
On other podcasts and in interviews that I've done before, that once it's in you,
Yeah.
like you can't stop, man. It's just it's
He said his
weird.
biggest problem was the crowd, the noise of the crowd. He goes, you don't get that.
Oh,
He
my
said that, and
God.
Shaq said that. They say the same thing. It's like the roar of the crowd when you do something spectacular. That roar, you can't never get that energy. You can't
the
get it back.
energy
You
is
can't match it
it's
to nothing.
ridiculous,
Yeah.
dude. Like you can't describe it because when the crowd gets so behind you and so into it, like that feeds you, dude. Like that.
I mean, it's just a massive dopamine.
yeah.
hit,
Oh,
for
for
sure.
yeah,
sure.
the
Yeah, dude.
adrenaline
Yeah, yeah.
inside you is
Yeah.
it's insane. Like I've fractured my foot
Yeah.
and
Didn't
didn't even feel it until like after I rolled out of the ring and went back, to the
Jesus.
back, and then I'm like, I can't walk.
I'm good.
I can't walk.
Damn, dude. He it's the thing that caught me that and the thing about watching some of these documentaries, it's shitty because you see the underbelly of the beast, and it was shitty to see because he got married in 71. It was his first marriage because he got married 4 times. 71 was his first marriage and had his first kid, Megan, I think, as his daughter was. And he said as he was growing, his career kept growing and going, and he said at one point there was an interview with his daughter Megan came on. She's like, yeah, when he was starting to get to his he's peaking, like he's growing. She goes, my mom was working like 2 jobs. We didn't really have a nice car. We lived in a shitty house. He goes, and he's making all this money and shit, and he's not around. And then they cut to him, and he's like, yeah, I mean, at that time I was doing what was better for me and for my character, to make the character better and for my success. He goes, yeah, I was a shitty dad. He goes, and I did leave them. He goes, but I had to worry about me making this iconic person. This iconic person was growing. He goes, and I had to keep doing it. He goes, so it was, I had to, they had to fall at the wayside. But and that's the shitty part.
You
to
say
see.
that, but I had this conversation
Yeah.
today with somebody, and they're like, "Man, Zuko, like, why do you do this? Why do you, are you gonna, you get to a certain level, right? You get to a certain level, and with Flair, like, I don't know if they said it in his doc, but he lived his persona. He
Yeah.
was
Oh,
his gimmick.
yeah.
He was limousine riding, jet flying, wheeling,
That's
dealing.
what, that's
yeah.
what I was
dealing.
gonna say.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Was like
he turned into it.
like to a fault. Like it was like it was this whole. It became not a show
Yeah.
anymore. It
Yeah.
became like his personality, and
Yeah.
that's just who he was Ric Flair. And you
Like-
saw him on the street. He's Ric Flair.
Yeah.
You know.
Like you get so ingrained with it, dude. Like I tell people all the time, dude, I live my gimmick.
Yeah.
Right? I am Vinny Zuko.
Yeah.
I do build hot rods. I ride motorcycles. That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool shit.
And like I was telling somebody today, they were like, man, they were asking about it. And my first wife, she told me when I was, on the road wrestling all the time, she's like, why don't you get a real job?
Yeah.
That's my son's
Yeah,
mom, dude.
yeah.
But my son, you've met my
Oh, yeah.
son, like
yeah.
he wants to carry on my legacy.
he wants to keep doing it,
He
yeah.
wants to keep doing
He
it.
likes it,
Yeah.
man. He likes what he sees, man.
And that's what Ric Flair's daughter did.
Yeah,
Charlotte.
she's amazing, dude. Like they showed her, and man, she's charismatic. She's just like him. The way she moves, the way she acts, the way she talks, man, it's just like Ric Flair, man. It's insane, dude. It's because I think he wanted his son to do it. He had one of his sons was gonna do it. He was training. He was in Japan wrestling and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and he was. But you could see in the footage, like they were showing of his son wrestling in Japan. You could see that he didn't have that charisma. He
No.
didn't have that flair. He didn't have that thing, that certain something.
Right.
But she had it, dude. And she was when they showed her at the end, dude, and they were showing her performing. I was like, holy shit, dude! Like she's spitting image of Flair,
Yeah,
the female,
I look at my daughter, she might be 6 months old,
yeah.
but I look at her and you never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Her brother's probably gonna teach her how to work in the ring,
She could be
so
the next, Bobby the Brain Heenan or something like
yeah,
that, or
dude,
she could
like,
be
it's
this.
crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah, dude, like, Flair is something else, dude. Like you said, he spanned over
Oh, everybody, like, and you can see him, and you go to Japan, you see, and you do the woo, and everybody knows what you're talking about. You can go anywhere in the world and do it, and then everybody knows what the hell you're
dude,
talking about.
rappers,
Oh
they
yeah, they
love that
make
guy,
songs about the guy. They make songs about him and shit,
and he wasn't your Hulk Hogan, you know what I
No.
mean? Like, but it was just his persona, dude. If you ever get the chance to just jump on YouTube
Yeah.
and listen to
Oh,
his
dude.
promos,
Dude, they showed some in that doc. Holy shit, they were
insane.
like, and he goes, man, that's just me freestyle. Like me and my guys, like when he was the Four Horsemen with Iron
Oh,
Anderson and all the
yeah, for
guys.
sure, 4
He
Horsemen.
goes, the Four Horsemen thing. He said Iron Anderson just went like that to the camera, and after
it.
that, boom, people were just like,
That's it.
all the crowd. Anytime they showed up somewhere, people were on board. Like they didn't discuss it. They didn't plan it out. There was no marketing behind it. They just did it, man.
The
It was
best
off the
thing,
cuff.
and I promise you, you'll watch it over and over and over and over again. Watch Ric Flair, Jay Lethal, woo off.
No shit, yeah.
No, dude, I promise you, you'll get a kick out of it, and it's like the best. I can still watch it now and like laugh about it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Jay Lethal, Ric Flair.
Oh, well, like I said, I'll check that out, man. It's just so the documentary is just powerful, man. It's so good, and then it shows like the people who came when he was coming up. He started with him and Andre the Giant came in at the same time. And he says they would go out, and Andre would drink. Was it 106 beers, dude? And that was just.
With
And he was just
pints.
feeling good. He was just like feeling. He wasn't shit faced. He was
That's
just
pints.
yeah. And he was just like kicking them back. He goes, they would go into bars, and then Ric Flair would put his credit card down at a bar, and then the bartender would be like, hey, put that up. You see all these credit cards back here? Those are for y'all. All those tabs are open for y'all. Like customers who are here are fans of you. You don't pay for shit here. So that's why he said they'd get out the show. The show would be over by 9, 10 o'clock. They hit the bar, be up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, be back in the gym. But they'd live that lifestyle, man. That's what made it so cool to see them. That those now people are like, I guess like I'm not sure too much how it is now, but like John Cena, these guys, I'm sure they have regiment. The Rock, they don't party. They don't do. I mean, when the Rock was in the biz, like I guess he still
No, they
is.
party.
But I'm just saying, I guess they
party.
were more. I guess they were not as like crazy as these motherfuckers were. They were.
Dude,
It was
back
cool.
in the 70s and 80s, rock stars.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He was living it, man. He was living it. It was like I said, the all the information you get is so good, man.
It sucks that we live in the age of the internet to where like
Oh.
the dirt sheets and all that other stuff. So
They see everything, man.
Yeah.
You can't hide from that. And he said his first match was he got paid $50 for his first match, man. He wrestled for like 50 to 60 people. He goes, but I didn't give a shit. He goes, I was all in, man. Like after that first match, he goes, after it was a 10-minute fall, and he goes, nah, shit. I loved it.
I don't
Fell in
care
love.
if
Yeah.
it's 10 to
Yeah.
1,000. You're still
didn't give
gonna
a
get
shit.
the best Vinny Zuko you get.
And that's what he was saying. He's like, I didn't care. He goes, I didn't care how many people I was wrestling in front of me because I didn't give a shit. He's like, but yeah, dude, that was amazing ass thing. Dude, like I said, he got killed almost like 3 or 4 times, dude. Like he had a plane crash one time. He broke his back. The other one was he got struck by lightning,
Yeah.
and I think another one was he just towards the end of his career, like when he was in his 60s or something. He went to the hospital. And he had some kind of internal shit. He chalked it up. It wasn't alcohol, but he goes, they think it was alcohol, but he said it wasn't alcohol. Because he started drinking at the age of, what did he say, 15, 13 or 15, he started drinking. He was a big drinker. He loved to party. And his adopted parents didn't like it, man, because they were like conservative folks, very, church going. And he was just a party animal, man, at
Yeah.
15, dude. He loved women. He loved getting after it. But, they sorted it out. They sent his ass to an academy. He went to a private school and shit. And he went to school with people that owned Oshkosh and Campbell Soup. Like he went to school with those rich ass people. He goes, when I saw
Yeah.
these people, I was poor. He goes, I grew up poor. So when I saw these people, I said, I want to be rich like these fuckers, so I'm going to do what I got to do to make it to the top, man. He was like I said, it's Peacock, man. Check that shit out, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. It's
Dude,
so good.
That goes back, dude. If you set your mind to it, you're gonna do it.
You get
Yeah.
it, man. And then the reason why I brought up the Stallone thing, dude, is because have you guys watched it? I don't know if you told me about it. Was it you? I don't know. Tulsa King. Tulsa King.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, that's great, dude. It's a great show, man. On was it Paramount Plus?
Yeah. Good show.
Tulsa, dude, it's so good, man. I watched the episode 8 today, the newest one.
Does this take place in Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Yeah, dude, it was all
The
filmed in Tulsa,
hell,
dude.
dude. Like,
It was all filmed
why?
in
Why
dude.
Tulsa?
Dude,
Tulsa's
it's
popping. Remember
Oh,
me and you had this
oh
discussion?
yeah, oh yeah, but the music
Yeah,
scene,
dude,
the
we
well,
music
hooked up
scene.
with Tulsa.
part of the, I mean, no,
Yeah,
no spoilers, but I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
part of it is like it's Tulsa on purpose because
yeah,
relocated himself
yeah. It's like
basically.
his bosses, like, he got out of jail from doing like 25 years, and they kind of like, you need to fuck off, and they
Yeah.
kind of banished him off to over there. But dude,
So
it's a you haven't seen it yet, dude. You're gonna love it,
No,
dude.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
watch it.
Stallone's,
good.
I'm a Stallone fan.
even though he's old, he still has it, man.
Yeah.
He still has that style. He still has that presence, man. He's got that presence. There's something about it, man. He just got something that it just still works, even though because some people, old for me, I don't like what's his name, Dirty Harry.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Like he
Eastwood.
does movies now, and it's like they're fine, but he's just kind of like a shell of himself. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not him anymore, But Stallone still has it.
Yeah.
Dude. Stallone still has
I
it.
started watching an Arnold movie
I was just
recently,
about to talk about that.
and
He's not he doesn't put as much work in as Stallone does.
okay, I can't remember the name of it. His daughter is so it's like a zombie apocalypse movie,
Oh shit. Okay.
but it's like a virus where you get bit and you don't turn like automatically, like it just like takes you over eventually or whatever. And his daughter gets bit, and they keep trying to like take her to this quarantine thing or whatever, and he's like "Y- you'll stay here with me,
Yeah.
or like whatever. And it's
Is it not good or?
the premise, Maggie, that's it.
Oh, okay.
The premise of the movie is good.
Maybe check it out, man. I haven't
But
seen that yet.
I turned it off, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
even finish it.
Oh
I
no.
couldn't
It's
even
rough, dude.
finish it, man.
Because like the Tulsa King, when I started, I was like, I hope I hope it's not too cheesy. I mean, like, granted, some of the actors are not too. I mean, you're watching it for Stallone. I don't give a shit about the side character. I mean, you're paying
Yeah.
attention, but like, it's a good show, man. Like, I didn't expect to like it the way I did, and I was just like, shit, I was hooked, and I fucking went through all the episodes. I blazed through it, and now
He did some superhero movie too.
oh yeah, he's doing something. Yeah,
He did a superhero
yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah. I think it's streaming as well. I think it's
Yeah.
streaming as I can't remember the name of it.
Dude, I think it's that. I mean, everybody just grew up with him shooting guns and
Yeah.
killing people, and now it's like I don't really care to see your broken English, be some dramatic actor.
Oh fucking
Like,
Sorno.
No, he didn't say anything funny while he was,
He didn't
with
say.
his little zombie daughter or whatever.
Yeah, he didn't
I
say-
mean, I don't. I cut it off. I cut it off. Maybe if I kept watching, maybe he was just gonna take like a minigun to a bunch of zombies or
That'd
something.
been cool, man. Yeah, he should tell a zombie, something about. I don't know,
But-
he's got to have some kind of
Mhm,
catchphrase.
mhm.
There's got to be some kind of catchphrase.
It's very
man.
well done. Like
Yeah.
the cinematography's
Oh,
good.
good.
Like it's
I'll give it a
it's-
shot.
It's
man.
high production
Give it a shot.
value.
I'll
You
give
know.
it a shot. What was it? In the show, I like in the show where they. I guess I like it because because I'm an old fashioned guy, so I like Stallone. He's like, in the show where he's like the pronouns. He's like those issues that come up in the show, but it's not really touched on. It's just like kind of funny, comical. It's just like comic relief.
Okay,
Like
out of
pronouns and-
all the Stallone movies, and there's a lot of them.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
What was your favorite?
Man, I have to go.
I mean,
There is okay,
is this excluding the Rocky series?
excluding the
Because-
Rocky franchise.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's
Oh, I got mine. I
Iconic
got mine.
enough.
Yeah, I got mine. And I probably said it on the show before, dude. Cobra's
Cobra?
my shit because I love the car. I love the car he had. The gun. The gun he had a Cobra on it. It was really cool, man. Like it was really cool. And then the bad guy. Who's the bad guy? Shit. Who's the bad guy? Damn it, I can't remember the bad guy. But that whole show was that movie was. I love that shit. I love that.
Cobra.
That was my favorite, man. Cobra.
I don't know if it's excluding. I feel like everybody's screaming at their listening device,
Yeah,
listening to this
this-
podcast, saying, "Why are you not saying Rambo?" But I would say,
That's the bad guy. What? Yeah.
dude, I liked Cliffhanger a lot, and a
I
lot
heard
of
about
people
that one.
didn't.
Okay,
like it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
A lot of
Yeah.
people didn't like it, but I
Yes.
liked it. I thought it was a good movie, and it still had some action in it, but it was just a good movie,
Oh, I'm gonna take mine back, dude. I do love I do love Cobra, but I was going. My Rolodex was going. I was like, I got the Rolodex because I don't have the new filing system. I go with the Rolodex thing. My favorite one was him and like I said, it probably says on the show, him and Dolly Parton. He was a country singer, Rhinestone.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
He sings, man. Like he's singing country music, man. It's just so funny, dude. It's just because to hear him singing country music,
It's
it's
not.
insane.
It's not Rhinestone Cowboy.
No, it's just Rhinestone.
It's Rhinestone.
Just
Rhinestone.
Rhinestone. Yeah, and he's like a taxi cab driver, and she runs into him, and because he's looking at her knockers and shit, and he wrecks his cab and shit. You know.
Those are some knockers.
Oh
too.
yeah, those are some door knockers. Damn it. But yeah, dude, she's that's a great movie, and that's like her prime, dude. Like she was like that was top Dolly. That's my favorite Dolly right there.
So Rhinestone.
Rhinestone was good. Yeah, Cobra's cool.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, Cliffhanger. Rhinestone.
Mine's a remake.
Which one?
Get Carter.
I don't.
Dude.
I haven't seen that.
Oh man,
I
dude.
haven't seen that one.
No. Okay, you know who Mickey Rourke is?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So him and Mickey Rourke have a fight scene, dude. Like I can watch this fight scene over and over again. And it's Get Carter, man. Like that was probably one of my
See the
favorite
cover?
fight
See
scenes.
what the cover looks. I want to see what the cover. I want to see if I've seen it. And it just.
And like Mickey Rourke, we all know he's a badass.
Oh,
too.
dude, he looks dirty. He always looks dirty. He always looks greasy. But I guess that's the appeal of it, dude. See, he looks good in that movie. Dude. He's like sharp, man.
Yeah, that's one of my
Damn.
favorite movies.
Okay. I'm gonna go
movie.
watch that one too, man. I gotta check that out. I haven't seen that one.
Dude, you'll see the fight
haven't seen
scene
that
with him and Mickey Rourke.
What's that? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well, over the top. Yeah, that's a given. That's a golden one, dude. Over the top.
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
remember,
I
dude.
didn't want to give away that. That one's kind of that one's kind of. But I love Cobra and like I said, Rhinestone were one of my deep cuts there. Well, Rhinestone's a deep cut. I like. What else was I gonna ask you? There was another thing. It was just funny how another thing in the Tulsa King where he's like, this girl goes, "I'm triggered." And he's like, "The fuck are you talking about? Like, what does that mean?" Like, she was triggered with what he said, what he was saying. It
Yeah.
was just, it's funny when they bring those things in there because it's just, I like that kind of stuff. It's just
Right.
funny to me, to bring the new shit in.
It's a good show.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Definitely
Like I
a good
said, I'm
show.
all over it, man. I can't wait for the season finale Sunday. I think Sunday is the season finale, and I'm all about it, man. So
What's his character in that?
like a mob guy.
Mob
He's
guy,
a mob
yeah.
guy. He's he went, like I said, he went to jail for 25 years. He comes out and he goes to see the family, and they kind of just tell him, you're past your prime. We're gonna ditch you. You got to get out. And he's like, well, shit, I put all this time in. I put 25 years for this guy.
Yeah.
You owe me something. They're like, nah, hit the road.
Speaking of mob, I just picked up a show while I was under the weather. Fargo.
The TV show.
Yeah.
I haven't watched
FX.
that.
Fargo.
I haven't watched the TV show.
I'm
Movies, I love
I'm on
movies.
episode 3, and it's good, dude.
No, I love the movie was
It's based on true events,
okay.
so it's.
I gotta check that. The reason why when you said Rocky, it made me think of you guys probably know you probably know this. You guys are movie guys too. That scene where Rocky is the first one where he's running through town,
Mhm.
and that guy throws him the orange when he's he's in the gray suit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's all that whole scene. Nobody knew that was happening. It was just a guy in the back of a van recording him. Recording the movie. And Rocky, Stallone's running at the, at the van. That's the shot when he's running towards the camera.
Yeah.
He's running towards the camera. And that guy that throws him the orange, that was all ad lib. Like the guy people were just like, "What's this guy running?" Like they knew they were shooting a movie, but they didn't know what it was about, right? But yeah, that guy was an actual food fruit
Vendor.
vendor, and
Yeah.
he threw them orange, man. And that was all ad lib. That was all. They had no permits. He was running through the whatever park that is in
Yeah.
Philadelphia. He was running through. He goes, they had no permits. They were just recording, man, and they didn't get no kind of shit. Nowadays you'd be fucking shut down. They'd shut the movie down, and
Yeah.
it'd have been an ordeal.
That's Vinny Zuko's next venture, action comedy.
Action comedy. I'm waiting for it,
Oh,
dude.
oh
Make sure it's zombie stuff though, dude. Because I watch it then. Dude, it's zombie
man,
Yeah.
But yeah,
anybody out there, you got any leads? Hit me up, Vinny Zuko. I'm ready to do some action
I'm
comedy.
ready and then I'll be his agent, dude. I'll help him out, dude. I'll be there too. I want to get free tickets. But yeah, dude, fucking check that out. Tulsa King, check it out, man. Paramount Plus. And then like I said, I know Trent's probably a sport. I know you, John, Vinny's not much. I don't know if you watch football, college football, but this weekend was great football, man. All these southern teams ticket to the northern guys. TCU kicks some ass. They beat the shit out of Michigan.
Yep.
Georgia beat the shit out of Ohio State. Man, that was nice to see these southern guys, take it to them.
Yeah.
It was good. And I'm looking forward to that final. I think I'm hoping TCU gets it all, man. I like TCU.
Yeah, they
I
you
like
know
them.
they came in
Yeah.
ranked third,
Yeah.
right? The third
Yeah.
seed.
Yeah, man.
I got to be honest. If I think of the two teams
Yeah.
between Georgia and Ohio State,
Yeah.
I think the easier team to beat is probably Ohio State.
Yeah.
So they got their work cut out
Yeah.
for them, But I mean, TCU is a good team.
Oh, I love TCU. Dude, those teams look fast, dude. On the team, they just look, I guess because they're just young kids, I guess they just looks like they were flying all over the place. It was a great game, man. It was good shit, man.
Duggan is projected the 7th overall pick, I think,
No shit.
in the draft. And of course, obviously that depends on what the draft
happened?
order ends
Yeah.
up being. But so he's talented. He's
Yeah.
he's definitely got the skill. So.
Yeah, and then I was also taken aback too that Barstool. I knew Barstool was a big deal, and I get it. And now they had their own fucking bowl, dude. It was
Yeah.
Arizona. They had their own Barstool
Mhm.
bowl. Like holy shit! Like these guys are. It's insane, man. It's like insane. These guys are crazy blowing up.
Moving up, dude.
What you got there? Oh, okay. I didn't know he was full of something. Anyway, but yeah, dude, Barstool's got their own thing going on, man. That's cool as shit, man. I think
Yeah.
that's really good. Those guys came from just being buffoons and shit, and just being silly and Portnoy fucking testing different pizzas, and now that is big, dude. It's big.
Yeah.
And I know they're
Yeah, like I told you earlier, man, you guys kind of lit a fire under me.
yeah to be a movie star.
That too.
Watching
that too.
football.
Watching football,
yeah.
Like it's been a while since I've I don't know, watched football. Probably because growing up, pops wanted me to play football.
Yeah.
Football.
Oh yeah, man.
And like I was like, I got old enough that I was like, I don't want
I don't do that
to
shit.
do this shit anymore.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
your boy went into extreme sports.
That's the same thing. It's just as bad. It's just-
But now that you guys, like, I listen to you guys, and I've watched a few games after, like after Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, watching my brother-in-law, my dad. I lost $20 to my dad over the Cowboys and the Falcons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did your dad get you his TV, man? He's all squared with his new TV. He's all set up now.
Yeah.
He's all set up with his.
So I'm not a betting man, but I lost money on
Yeah, I don't bet. 'Cause I'm
betting
terrible.
on the Cowboys.
I'm terrible at betting. That's why I stay away from that shit, man.
So yeah, I got into it, man. You guys kind of got me into it, so now I'm watching a little bit more.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, man. This has been 23, man. We were getting after it, man. It's yeah, man. I had to take a quick pit stop there. We had to change the tires and whatnot, and
Yes,
rotate tires and shit. And fuel up. Dude, I'm all hopped up on Dutch Brothers over
Dutch
here, the
Brothers.
coffee man,
Yeah.
fucking Americano. If you get it done, check out Dutch Brothers, man. Their customer service is impeccable, dude. And that's when I go somewhere, that's what I want. I want nice customer service. And granted, there's only one thing I don't like about Dutch Brothers is there's a lot of chit chat. There's a lot of when you're in the window waiting for your coffee, it's just a lot of small talk and that kind of
small talk.
I'll pass on that small talk, dude. But no, I get what they're doing, dude. They're trying to make it appealing. Because like I said,
Yeah.
I'll take that all day over the Bucks there. Because the Bucks, man, they're pretty douchey, man. They're pretty.
I just don't like the burnt coffee taste.
No, yeah, and they're always at a they're always
Starbucks.
at a cold brew, dude. I need to make my official complaint, dude, to the camera there. You're always at a cold brew. Can't stand that. Always at a cold brew. But no, Dutch Brothers, dude, they're keeping me fueled and loaded, man. I'm all hopped up, dude. I'm all like bouncing off the walls now because of these guys, man. They're good stuff, man. Good coffee, good service. Like I said, got a lot of options too, man. Got a lot of options if you're watching your girlish figures there. So check them out, dude. Dutch Brothers, check them out, man. And of course, loading up on the waters, man. I got the water's killing me, man. That's gonna be my downfall, man. The water, because that's it's brutal. That's the brutal part, man.
It's just a lot.
It's a lot of fluid, man, and
It's a lot of fluid.
It's a lot of fluid.
We
No
were
roof.
talking about this
Yeah.
before we went on air about like I've been using it as an appetite suppressant just because if I start getting hungry, I know I got to drink water anyway, so I'm just pounding that
Yeah,
water.
dude, that's what I've been doing, man.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right. It's all right.
Sorry.
We don't have the physique you got, dude. We don't have those. We
Yeah.
don't have that body, dude. We're all fucking banged up over here. And
I'm an entertainer. I gotta
you gotta
maintain.
stay sharp, man. And then
Gotta stay magic mic'd up.
yeah,
I got to do the 75 because I looked waterlogged before I started drinking
Before we
water.
started, before we started.
Yeah, a
Uh,
little soggy.
yeah, dude. Me too, man. I'm getting a little soft there, but it's okay, man. I don't mind. I don't mind it, dude. What else, man? So New Year, we're ready to go. New Year, time to new stuff coming up, man. A lot of new. I'm excited about. Oh shit, what was I gonna tell you guys about? Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys. Did you guys? I don't know if you guys. I know you watch the football now, but like Romo had a hell of a face the other day when he was talking to him and Jim Nance for I forget what game they were doing, but Jim Nance said the Redskins, and Romo's face was just like
Yeah.
he's like oh shit, he's like
Yeah.
can't say that. Dude. He was like,
Can't say that.
It's just funny. It's just you got if you see that bid, you go online and see that bid on YouTube or whatever. That's a meme now.
It's
where-
just we were talking about like that's a horrible name, man. Like Commanders.
No, it's rough, dude. It's a rough one, man. It's hard to get used to that kind of shit to me because it's just like
Especially when they changed it from Redskins to the
Yeah.
football team, and then now it's
Yeah.
from the football team to the Commanders. It's like I don't know. I just
yeah.
Washington.
Yeah, it's Washington to me now.
Jeez.
They changed the Braves, right? The Braves are changed now. They don't have.
No, still the Braves.
They're still the
No,
Braves.
that's Cleveland. You're thinking.
Cleveland. They
Cleveland,
changed the
yeah.
logo, right?
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
have the
you can't do it.
little.
And I think at the Braves you can't do that. I don't,
Cleveland Guardians now.
Oh, that's
is
right,
what
the
it is, yeah.
Guardians. That's right,
Jeez,
dude. I
dude.
forgot about that.
After watching, I remember being little young Zuko. After watching the movie Major League, dude, I had to go get the hat, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Had to.
Tommy Vaughn, Wild Thing,
Wild
Thing,
Thing.
man.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite baseball movies. I think we talked about it before, and that's one of my favorite baseball movies as well. That
Rookie of the year, man.
Rookie, yeah, I heard that.
Rookie
Of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the arm. Oh shit, what's the other one? Yeah, Rowan Gardner. Yeah. Oh man, there's so many baseball movies I can't think. Bull Durham, all that shit, right? Is it Bull
Yeah.
Durham, right? That
Bull
one?
Durham.
Yeah, that's one.
Yep.
Anyway, man, yeah. I was thinking about that. That popped in my head, the Romo thing. And I was looking at, you're going through social media, and he's just like, his face was like, "Holy shit!" You said Redskins. It's pretty sad that you got to be careful with what you're saying about that shit. It's scary. It's weird.
Not to
No, go ahead.
step back or anything,
No, go
but
ahead.
a baseball movie nobody ever talks about that had Tommy Lee Jones in it. And it was called Cobb. And it's about Ty Cobb.
Yeah.
And if you don't know anything about Ty Cobb,
Mhm.
Read anything about it you can find, watch anything about it you can find, watch that movie. The dude was rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rough around the edges there.
Rough around the edges.
Oh, I want
man.
to see that now.
Rough
dude.
around the edges.
I want to see that.
It
Dude.
came out in I don't know, mid 90s,
Yeah.
I think. Cobb.
Yeah. Tommy Lee
94,
Jones?
He's got
Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah.
He's got a rugged face, man. He always had a rugged
Played
face.
for the Tigers, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, and he got, man, by the time he got older, he was just, oh man,
Yeah.
he was rough.
It's like the only thing I can see Tommy Lee is I couldn't think of Men in Black. When I see his face,
Yeah.
I always think Men in Black. It's the only thing I see him in, dude. Every time.
I think of freaking Two-Face.
Oh yeah, that's that.
Two-Face.
Dude, I went back to go watch that shit the other day, dude, with him and the Jim Carrey as the Riddler. And I was like, damn, man, I said, damn, I thought this was good. Like, this is fucking terrible, dude. It was
Horrible.
bad, dude. The acting was bad.
So bad.
Oh, dude, I can't watch it. Dude.
That's not that's not nipples, is it? Batman nipples? It is,
yeah,
isn't it?
I think so. They had nips.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who was
yeah.
who was Batman for that movie?
Was
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah, Val
Val
Kilmer.
See, I
Yeah.
thought we talked about this, and I thought Val Kilmer didn't have the nipples,
Or was it
uh,
Clooney?
but
Clooney had the
did.
nips.
Clooney had nips?
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
I think what it was, I think Val Kilmer's suit changed. I think in the promotions leading up to the movie,
Yeah.
it had nipples, but I don't
Mm.
think he had nipples in the movie. But Clooney had.
Clooney had nips.
I mean, they.
Oh yeah, they were big, and then they had the butt cheeks and stuff. They had the cheeks. They were. Oh yeah, he's got.
But Alicia Silverstone,
She was something. Oh no, that's
See,
Clooney.
Okay,
Yeah.
but isn't that a promotional picture? Because I thought his suit was gray. I thought Val Kilmer's suit was gray.
Is there like pictures from the movie, like an action part? Yeah, man, I fucking. Because it's just like in that with the Batman with Mr. Freeze, Arnold
Oh, no,
Schwarzenegger.
it's in the movie. Look at that.
Nips, man.
Mr.
Freeze, dude. The
Oh
lines,
my
dude.
God, dude.
The lines were ridiculous.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
the butt cheeks. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude. I love that, dude. We'll put that little image in the thing, the little butt
That's
cheeks.
funny.
Oh my
That's
God.
great, dude.
Dude, Freeze is horrible.
Oh, dude, that was terrible. Line after line
his
after line.
little
dude.
one-liners. That's
Dude.
what we were talking about earlier with
Yeah.
Arnold. Did he have any one-liners?
Yeah, Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Did he have any one-liners in the zombie
I
movie?
want to watch that now, dude, because I want to see if he's got anything in there, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Oh.
Let me know because
Oh yeah,
I'm
I'll give it a shot, dude.
I'll
like I
never
said.
forget freaking Arnold in The Running Man.
Oh, dude, he's got some one-liners in that
Yeah.
one too, man.
What happened to Buzzsaw?
Yeah.
You had to split.
Yeah, just play. Yeah.
Horrible,
God,
dude.
I can't put in my mind. I'm losing him right now. But that was dude. He's got some fucking one-liners. I tell you that.
That's the suit that I'm
Yeah,
talking about there.
yeah. I guess he.
Yeah,
did.
there's no nips in that one.
No.
It's Clooney.
Did he just have two different suits in the movie? Or like
Uh,
he changed to a different? Yeah, that one right there. Whenever
Best Batman.
Oh
ever.
yeah, Michael Keaton.
Michael.
Oh,
Keaton.
yeah.
Even the
Man, yeah.
car.
The car was great, man.
okay, so that's the
Oh, yeah,
picture
look
I
at
was
that one.
thinking of
That one.
with Chris O'Donnell.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got nips. Huh?
I think
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
we might have been thinking about. Yeah, Robin has
Yeah.
nipples.
Yeah, but that was Yeah, dude, I went back to see
Hey,
that. I was
hold
like,
on. Go
holy
back to that
shit.
picture. Zoom in and then scroll down.
Yeah. Hey, Robin's. He's got a little woodpecker in there, dude. Nice little woodpecker in there. He's
Jesus.
working with some stuff there, dude.
There's a robin and a woodpecker in there.
There's something in there peeking out, man. It's not bad, dude. It's not bad. Man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That butt picture though.
Oh, it was
that's
good, man.
hilarious.
The cheeks are great, man.
Defined.
Yeah, dude. Seeing that shit was like, God, this is terrible, dude. Like, it was just bad.
It certainly doesn't hold
Oh,
up,
dude,
when it
didn't.
first came out, though, it was like,
It was great.
oh, it was like
shit,
adventurous,
yeah.
and whatever. And then like it had all these amazing actors in it.
Jim
you know?
Carrey, dude.
Yeah, and
Jim
then
Carrey.
it doesn't hold up, man. You go back and watch it, and you're like,
Oh, it's like,
what is
it's terrible.
this?
Bad.
And like the special effects were bad.
Oh, bad. Yeah.
I think the story was probably
Yeah, it was good shit.
like one of the better ones. But it's just, and if you take it with the cheesy grain of
Oh
salt,
yeah.
then sure, yeah, it
was the director. He was a major director too.
Oh shit.
I want to say Robert Zemeckis. No,
Oh shit.
who was it?
Schumacher.
Schumacher.
Oh man, what was the thing? No, because the Jim Carrey thing. Like you said, the story was good because like Jim Carrey getting into the minds and shit, and like going into your mind and stealing your thoughts and shit or whatever he was doing.
Yeah,
That was great, man. That was genius. It was a good storyline.
It was too cartoony.
That's your favorite one?
That's what it was.
What it
Too
was.
cartoony for me. It was
Yeah.
way too.
Tim Burton's very dark. You can tell a Tim Burton
Yeah.
film by all the stuff that he puts into it.
And then yeah, she looks great, man. She was always. I loved her in The Wedding Singer. Oof, loved her in The Wedding
50
Singer.
First Dates.
That one too is good.
Yeah.
What you call it was the best. Wedding Singer. I thought she looked the best in Wedding Singer.
Who was the chick? The little devil chick.
You know who? Okay, so that chick there, she was in. I'm a fan a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm a
me
fan.
too.
I'm a fan of her in.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. I'm a fan of her in. Goodfellas. She was in Goodfellas. She was Henry. She helped Henry make the coke.
Oh yeah,
She made
yeah,
the coke.
that was his
His side chick. Yeah.
side piece.
Yeah. She was at the apartment making the cocaine and shit. And
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
I love spooky chicks, but
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah, pretty good snout. Pretty good snout. Pretty nice little beak on her. I like the beak. Good beak. But yeah, that chick that she was she's in all kinds of shit too, man. She's in all kinds
what
of
was
shit.
she in the Batman movie?
She was she was like yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
whoa, dude,
yeah.
58 years old.
Yeah, now, right? Yeah. Shit, yeah.
Jeez,
She was she was something.
that's a good retirement plan right there.
she was in some movies, man. She was in a lot of movies, a lot of other like
Drew Barrymore kind of had the Marilyn Monroe thing going on there.
She had a nice vibe. Yeah, 'cause I liked her.
But-
Like, she was always funny. She was always funny. And I always appreciated Drew Barrymore taking it back to like Austin. Like it was cool when she did that roller derby movie. What was it
Oh,
called?
yeah. I remember that one.
What's
I
it
just
called?
can't remember the name.
Whip It. Yeah, it was Whip It. And she's the one that single handedly took that thing back to Austin to take it back to the roots where roller derby came from. And like I said, all the shit was shot. Most of it was shot in Austin, and it was really cool to see those spots in showcased in Austin, like the Palmer Auditorium where they used to do they used to do wrestling there. They used to do roller derby there, and then it got knocked down now because now that whole Town Lake area is just they just changed it. It's got a big there's a big place now. There's a big parking garage there now. I can't remember what it is. It's been a while since I've been to Austin.
I hate when you do stuff like that.
Yeah, but that was a cool spot. The Palmer Auditorium. If you could pull up that picture, they had like I liked it because it had like creepy windows on the outside. It was like very very industrial looking, and I love that building.
Where was it located at?
Right on the river. Right there on Barton Springs Road there. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like that. It's like a circle. It had like a circle top to it, and it had.
Oh wow.
The windows were different color. It was like old. It was very old. But when I left, yeah, that one up there, that black and white one up there. But yeah, when I was leaving town, when I was left to come to school, dude, it was on its last leg there, and that's what they used to do wrestling. I think they did wrestling there, and
That sucks.
yeah, roller derby and whatnot. But yeah, that's a landmark. I think that's the one. If I'm not mistaken, that's the right one. But anyway. Yeah, but like I said, when Drew Barrymore did that, was great, man. To see all those spots, they gave Austin a lot of love in that movie, and like I said, that's when I won't touch that one because I kind of will get us in trouble.
Dude, this reminds looking up that auditorium,
Yeah.
and talking about like older buildings that had like nostalgic purposes, you
Mhm.
know. Will you Google the Hirsch Coliseum?
And they also had the Coliseum downtown in Houston too.
Uh, E-E-E-R.
That's where Paul Bosch ran out of.
Yes.
He ran out of the Houston
CH,
Coliseum.
Yeah, the Coliseum downtown.
Dude, I hear about that place so much when people talk about, like, when I
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to older guys and they know that
Yeah.
that I wrestle.
Shreveport.
That's
The
the
first thing
spot,
they
man.
say, man,
That's the
they
spot.
Coliseum.
Yeah. It's the
And that,
spot.
that's awesome because
It's
they
gone
made
now.
a lot of memories
Yeah,
there,
and
dude.
it's,
Like,
but it's shitty they had knocked it down and
for
shit.
them to remember, oh, I remember this, and I
Yeah.
remember seeing,
Yeah.
George Animal Steel in there, and
So
yeah,
one of my
it's
favorite
pretty
wrestlers
cool.
when I was growing up was Bruiser Brody. So when I got to see Bruiser Brody fight there, man.
Right.
He had like the poofy boots. I think
Yeah,
they
dude,
they
that's
were-
like our
yeah.
buddy Titan that comes
Yeah,
here.
that's what who he reminds. That's when I
Yeah.
first met him. I was like, that's who he reminds me of, dude. Bruiser Brody.
Yep.
Yeah. So the
oh,
Hirsch
shit.
Coliseum.
Oh, nice, dude. That's nice.
That was like
Vintage.
that was such a big deal, and that they did wrestling there. That's where the hockey team
Oh shit.
played, and it was such a big deal to go there growing up. And they built this massive arena.
They knocked it down and shit.
Well, no, they built the massive arena on the other
Yeah.
side of
Oh,
town.
yeah.
dude. Look
Yeah,
at
there
that.
you go.
So this hayride, this hayride that he did,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it ended up in Conroe also.
Yeah, dude. It was right here. They say that where the Conroe this high school's at, right? High school, the Conroe High School. That's where they said he was at with on the flatbed truck there.
I just think that's so cool.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. He was here. He came to fucking Conroe, man. It's nuts, man. Little old Conroe, man. Elvis.
yeah. They had Miss USA there one year, and
Do they even do that anymore?
I don't know.
Miss USA, do they do that? They do still do that? I didn't think they would subject the ladies to that anymore.
Well, I think because it's a like pageant or whatever, it's more of a
prestige kind of thing. Or
Yeah.
It's not. It's
They
not.
they can still do that.
Well, that's what I was saying because I thought
I don't think Trump's allowed to
Oh,
judge anymore,
his is
but
gone. Yeah, I think they got rid of his.
I think it's
that-
because it's
It-
how's the weather?
No. So if you to kind of touch on that because he sparked something in there is like it's like to think about when I think about watching when I was a kid watching those things like the bathing suit competition, like the bathing suit portion.
Yeah.
It's like these now it's like oh my god, dude, I'm sure it's frowned upon to make because you were not making them. I mean, I know they chose to do this
Yeah.
stuff, but I'm just saying to traipse women out there in their bathing suits, and it was, and then they had a talent part. Like,
Mhm.
dude, I remember the last one I saw. The last one I saw was that girl that she went viral and went all over the place with her South Africa, the
such as
the
speech.
South Africas, and such as dude, she was classic. Dude. She was gold, man. She should have her own fucking TV show, man.
was-
She should have her own TV show and just talk about
golly, dude.
yeah, dude. That's the last one I saw. That's the last competition I saw was that one because that's
The last one I saw was where Steve Harvey gave the championship to one chick.
Oh,
and
he took it back.
And then came back out was like, my bad.
you didn't win. I forgot about that one. Yeah,
My bad.
We'll let
Yeah.
you slide. You're a comedian.
yeah. You don't know any better. Yeah. But yeah, I remember.
That's an awkward video to watch.
Oh,
too.
dude, it's very
to watch him
cringy.
like come back out there
Yeah.
and try to like explain what happened. It's so awkward. It's
Oh.
like, dude, hey, somebody messed up somewhere. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, he could just blame it on the mustache. Mustache took over. But
That's that
I-
deadly caterpillar.
I miss those. I miss seeing those things. Like I said, I didn't even know if they still did those, man. Like
Yeah.
those pageants, I didn't know if they still did that. I'm waiting for men to have their pageants. Men have their own pageants and whatnot. I'm sure that's coming. Where I'm sure, like, never mind. I'll stop because
I
it
mean,
get
I mean,
treacherous.
the male version is bodybuilding. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I just why can't we complain and have our own pageant?
Yeah.
We have our own pageant. Your talent could be
Yeah, or we could have a
because that
never mind.
Have a
never
what?
mind.
because
Oh, what?
No.
talents could be I don't know. I
You
got
have-
so many things to say. I want
you
to
have
say
the
yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
But yeah, I mean, you could be things where you could have competitions where there's measurements on how big
Hey,
people, how
so
big guys or fellas are. And
I was,
shit.
I was under the weather these past couple of days, and I stumbled across. I know I stumbled across watching a documentary
Which one?
on Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, really? The guy,
Yeah,
the guy,
dude,
that guy, right?
yeah.
What was that guy's name? Damn it, what was his name? The guy that
Like,
Oh shit, dude! Don't even get me started on that. What was the guy that started? Oh, that's who won. Oh, okay, that's the new.
what are we looking at here?
Yeah. So, that's a man, baby. So I was gonna ask you, what was that thing you were saying? You
No,
said,
dude, I was watching like
oh,
they were talking about Girls Gone Wild.
Girls Gone Wild. What's that guy's name? That was he got almost killed or something. They almost killed him.
No, dude,
like the guy they tried to take him out. Was it go or was it girls? That was the one, right?
dude, that dude's still alive and
No,
living.
but I think they were
in
trying to take him out.
Mexico.
They were trying to kill him though. God, what's his name?
You're talking
Mark
about
Francis,
Yeah,
Joe
Joe
Francis.
he did the Girls Gone Wild thing, right? And
Yeah,
I
dude.
thought somebody tried to put a hit on him or something, or they tried to kill him or something.
I think you're thinking about the what's the revenge porn guy's name?
Huh?
Hunter Moore.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the heck? What are we talking about?
No,
There's
that
a
was
there's a there's a documentary about
Yeah?
Is it Hunter Moore? Is that his name? There's a documentary about Hunter Moore.
Yeah.
Tells about that.
No, I know, but this is Joe. The War Girls. Did
Yeah,
this come up in the documentary?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Dude, where did you watch it on?
Dude,
I want to watch that
I
now
can't remember. It was on.
I wanna
think
see
it
that
might have
now.
been on YouTube.
because it was
And it-
crazy how that blew up. Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what we were talking about. Like
Yeah.
back in like if you were up at a certain time, like-
fucking 12 midnight, 1
Yeah.
o'clock. Yeah,
if you were a kid, like being 12 years old, and you stayed up,
Yeah.
because no school,
oh, that'd be me.
and then all you heard was the freaking little Congo drums, dude. Like,
None of guys going wild. Oh my god, dude,
oh,
guys
God,
going wild.
like if you heard the little Congo drums,
Oh, it
dude,
was
you
like-
knew what was up. You're like,
that little thing, that Jamaican
yeah,
thing.
the little Jamaican
Yeah.
Congo drums.
Yeah, you knew it was.
Hey, you were up way too damn late.
and you were like, oh shit, And
Yeah,
if you
what's
had,
going
and you had a
That's the one you
V-
had?
and if you had a VCR, you hit record.
Dude,
to
There's
record
no way
the
that guy's
commercial,
name's
dude.
not Chad.
The little commercial
right?
ran for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. There was a lot of TNA and shit. Even though it was covered up, you still wanted to check it
But
out.
yeah, that guy got into a lot of
Yeah,
trouble.
I remember
Lots
that.
of trouble.
He got a lot of shit, dude. Yeah, I remember that guy. You bring me back to that guy that seeing his face now, man. Oh man, it got cheeky bastard in
Oh
here.
my God. What happened to Girls Gone Wild,
I-
man?
all right. But
we already saw Batman cheeks. Now what are we watching, man? Come on.
guys go wild cheeks.
Oh,
Oh no,
my
that yeah, I
God.
know. But we gotta stop that precedence there. Is that again another pit stop, change the tire, rotate the tires, and all that good stuff. Back at it, man.
You're gonna have
Um,
4 fresh tires by the time.
Oh, I'm all fresh, man. I'm like
Check the fluids.
I'm like cold trickle over here, dude. I'm over here burning up tires, man. From cold trickle, man. I'm burning
Days
up
of
tires.
Thunder, man. That's a good
Yeah.
movie, though. That's a good
Shit,
movie.
man. Good days of thunder.
Oh,
But
God.
I like when he's like, "This is my way. This is his way." And like the tires are all fucking burnt up. Cold trickle's way. Yeah, man. I mean, I think we did pretty good this episode, man. I
Yeah.
think we knocked some shit out, man. We talked a lot of all over the place, man. Stallone, fucking Ric Flair, man. Wrestling, good stuff. Man. That guy's phenomenal, dude. That guy's
We gotta get some coffee up in here, dude.
No, we will.
We're
Dude. We'll
gonna
bring
get a
let's get it.
coffee
Let's
maker.
all dive in. We
Yeah.
should get a little like Michael Scott. Get that cappuccino machine, dude. Put it over
yeah,
here.
dude,
And,
right here.
yeah. Man, we're gonna get a coffee machine for sure. That we're gonna need it. Vinny's on another level. He
I'm
don't need it.
gonna need the energy boost.
Yeah, I need a little kick in, little afterburner there.
The water's not giving me
It's
the
not working.
energy
It's not
boost
working,
that
man.
I
It's
need.
not working. But no, man. I guess we'll wrap up, man. We're good here. I think. Shit. What else? So kind of hit on some things that might be coming up here in the next week or two. Is that we got some friends coming by. I know we had talked about bringing in James DeFrance and his wife Stephanie DeFrance to talk about their vintage pop-up shop. They want to
Yeah.
come in and talk about their shop, and we wanted to kind of ask him about where he gets his stuff from, where they find it, how they get their hands on these things, which is these nice old
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun
vintage
episode.
gems. So yeah. And then we also have a buddy of mine. You guys, I don't know if you guys know him, local cat, local musician, and you probably would dig this because he's a musician. You guys could talk music and stuff on the show. Caleb Holscher.
Mhm.
We're gonna have him on. I talked to him the other day on the phone. We were talking. He was telling me Happy New Year's and all that stuff, and he's like, "Man, I listen to your show, man, religiously, man." He goes, "When can I come on?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we could talk."
Yeah.
I said, "You guys,"
Bring
you
him
probably
on,
would
man.
like talking to Trent music. You guys could talk music, and
Bring him on.
I'm sure he could. He's a younger cat, but he's like an old soul, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, and I can't wait to chit chat with him on the mics here. That's gonna be fun. And I know Vinny, you'll probably dig because I think he's a wrestling cat too. He loves wrestling, so I think that'll be a nice little chat there. And then What else? What was the other? There's one other thing we're going to talk about.
I'll say
but-
this.
but-
It's 2023. This is Vinny's first official episode
Yeah,
as
man. On the
a
crew, man.
full on 52 crew.
The four and the four horsemen here, man.
Yeah.
The four horsemen, the all state.
Four
four.
horsemen.
Yeah. Dude, it's been a lot
Yeah.
of fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's gonna be. I think this next year's got a lot. We got a lot of shit going
We got a
on.
lot
Like
of
I said,
stuff
I'm
coming
excited.
up,
Like I said,
man.
I'm excited to have
of
our new
stuff
guest
going
on
on.
and whatnot. And I know we're trying to plan another road trip here. Oh, another thing. Speaking of road trip, wanted to say I hope she can make it, dude. Tessa Go on Instagram. Give her a follow. She's a good friend of ours, and I think her and her mother are gonna try to do the Heart 75 with us. And I saw her online earlier today, and I think she's not gonna make it. She was already she wanted her wine box, so I think she's gonna make her. She's gonna make it. She wanted her juice box, so I don't think she's gonna make it, dude. But I'm gonna pull for her, and she needs to let us know if she needs some help there to get through it, man. We'll make it. 75 days ain't too long. Hopefully we'll get through it.
We can do it.
Can we
But
start
yeah.
taking photos like that?
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah. We need to get Johnny back in here. He needs to get out of the bunker.
Man, we get that coffee machine in.
Yeah,
here.
dude, we need to put it right here.
We
dude.
can do
put it right in the center,
right in the
man.
middle,
right
dude.
there, and you have
right in the absolute middle.
Espresso or what?
the 52 coffee machine, dude. Yeah, it's gotta be that old one, dude. That old one has that dirty carafe on it. It's like you
Yeah.
can't see through it and shit. It
Yeah.
looks like a fog in it. I used to like the percolator. Remember the percolator, like the drip? You see the little drip?
Uh-huh.
That's the shit, dude. I remember the commercial. I think it's Folgers commercial. It was like it was like a little
Dude,
drip. It's a classic commercial,
I'm,
dude.
I'm a sucker for a cheap $10.
Oh, I'm
coffee
all about it,
pot
dude. Yeah, it's like the
And the canned coffee. You
Oh,
just,
yeah. That-
You talking about the old Flying J's coffee
Yeah,
over there?
yeah.
The old mud?
I like the community.
all day.
Community's got good coffee, man. Community out of Louisiana.
Yeah.
I think. Out of Louisiana. I know you're not a fan
They're
of
out of,
Louisiana.
they're out of Louisiana?
like Community, though.
Community?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Out of Louisiana.
know that.
No, Trent hates that.
New Orleans.
That's it. But yeah, man, we'll have our coffee machine next episode. Hopefully, we'll get all set up with our coffee and be all wired up. Like I said, thanks again. What you call it? Dutch Brothers for
Dutch
the coffee,
Brothers
man. Good stuff, man.
hooked you up.
Yeah, man. Good stuff, man. Anything else, guys? You got something else, Trent? Anything popping, man?
Dude,
No?
about to go back to work.
Oh,
and,
back at it, dude.
tomorrow.
Oh shit, dude.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't.
So,
I'm not looking forward to it either, dude. I have to
yeah.
get back at it too.
But
I'm sure the kids will be nice and ripe for you, huh? Nice and
so the this week's easy. It's just in service stuff, and then we got kids coming back at the end of the week. We do have a trip.
oh shit.
At the end of this week, though, it's
Nice.
for the all-state auditions. So we're gonna go and see if we can get some kids
Oh yeah,
to
dude.
the all-state group. So.
Oh yeah, dude. Good shit, man. And then you got something going on too. You got a thing you got to go to, right? Like you have a trip you have to go to soon, right? Like
In February, yeah,
February.
yeah,
That's right. February.
Th-
You and Johnny.
That's the
something.
yeah.
You guys got
That's
something on.
the all-state week. It'll be Tuesday through Saturday
Shit.
in San Antonio.
Oh, it's okay. We're
the
not too bad. That's not too far.
Second
Yeah,
week in
yeah.
February. So
I know Johnny's gonna ditch us for Vegas at some point. So, I think he's got to work too.
Yeah.
Work stuff.
doing work.
And then Vinny's back, and we're back, feeling good.
Oh, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
glad not under the weather there. And then we'll see Vinny pretty soon. If you want to come hang out with me and Vinny on the 14th at this watering, if you know the watering hole, you know the watering hole. Come hang out with me and Vinny on the 14th. It's Saturday, man. If you got a hot rod, bring that hot rod out
Sure.
here. Come check out some good music, man.
Choppers,
yeah.
hot rods, good music, some Delta blues.
Yeah, man.
The Delta Bombers, those
Yeah,
are my
man.
homies.
It's gonna be a
Go
good
check
time.
them out.
Come hang out with us, man. And I'll be drinking. I'll be in the corner with my my Liquid Death because we're staying.
I'll
we're
be
staying high and
drinking
dry. You'll
too.
drink for me though. You'll have some beers for me though. You'll drink for me. Though. I'll be vicariously through your pipes there. Through your pipes. I'll take the pipes there. That's it, man. We're good to go. Trent.
Hey man,
Good, man.
It was fun.
Yeah, man.
It was a
Back
fun
at it.
one.
I'm glad we're all back together, man. I said once we get Johnny back, the team will be back together. But this is good, man. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Check us out on social
Yeah.
media. Like the videos. Like the episode. Hey, subscribe to the channel on
Yes,
YouTube if
sure.
you're not already,
Mhm.
because you guys are watching, but not all of you that are watching are subscribed.
Yes.
So don't fall into the trap where you think if you subscribe you're going to get a bunch of junk mail or something like that.
No.
Just hit subscribe if you haven't already. Share that video. Share this one, episode
yeah.
Hey, how do they
41.
do it? How do they do it? Share, like, and
Share-
subscribe.
Yeah, share.
What-
Share.
right? One of these.
All the little
Subscribe.
YouTubers and shit that they do that shit.
Oh,
They're
thanks.
professionals at that shit, man.
I don't know. Either way, if you're listening to it,
yeah.
we appreciate the views. We appreciate the listening.
And catch us on TikTok too.
but-
We're on TikTok as well now, and we're gonna have more content for us on TikTok. We're gonna be more interactive as ourselves here. Be more interactive on the TikTok, because we can do things together while we're here and whatnot. And but TikTok, also take the 52 on TikTok, and then of course Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, man.
Yes.
This has been the 52 podcast. We'll check you next time. Adios.
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus.